Hi, everybody. This is your work for the next part of our activity board. So let's read through the questions that you're going to be solving together so that you have an understanding of how to do this. The first thing that you're going to do when you open up your work is you're going to have to make these slides bigger. You can see they're a little bit small. So to do that, come on up to View, click on that, click on Zoom, and then just come down here to zoom in. Perfect. Okay, so this is the work that you're going to do on slide number 2. So it's about sharing blocks. You can use blocks or beans or any other counters, anything you have at your house that you can actually use to help you solve these. You need to find something small. So 20 blocks is going to be the very first question, and your second question asks you to use 24. So make sure you have enough of whatever object you're using to help you count today. So it says, I shared 20 blocks with 2 people, 4 people, and 5 people. And what you're going to have to do today is you're going to have to figure out how many blocks each of these people would get. So if you take this 20 blocks and you shared it amongst these 2 people, how many blocks would each person get? Same with up here. If you took these 20 blocks and then shared them with 4 people, how many would each of those people get? That's how you read these questions. Okay, so I know you're already kind of thinking about that as we're reading through. Let's do an example together. So clicking back up to slide 1, this is an example slide. You don't have anything to do on this slide. You can just look back at it when you start your activity, your work, so that it reminds you of this video and the instructions so that you know what to do. Okay, it says use blocks or counters to help you solve the questions on the next slide. And then it says count the blocks and then divide them equally between the number of people listed. Please see my example below. Okay, so I actually have to make this a little bit smaller so we can see. Perfect. All right, so in my example, we're starting with 12 blocks. Now I'm using these digital counters on my computer, but I don't want you to use digital counters. I want you to use real counters, okay? It can be Legos or pebbles or beans, whatever. But I'm just using these so you can see easily what a strategy might be. Okay, so I've got 12. Let's double check that I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I should have 12 blocks because my question says I'm starting with 12. And I just double checked that yes, indeed, I do have 12 right over here. Perfect. And now I want to share these 12 counters with 2 people. I'm going to show you how I would do that. Just like in the example we did in the Minds On, I'm going to set a pile for person 1, and I'm going to make a pile for person 2. And I'm going to just go back and forth, dividing equally amongst these 2 people, like this. Person 1, person 2, person 1, person 2, person 1, person 2, person 1, person 2. Okay. Oh, I only have 2 left. Perfect. 1 for person 1, and the last one goes to person 2. Now that worked out great. There's no leftover counters, so the 12 blocks were able to be divided equally amongst those 2 people. Now I'm going to look at my picture and count them and decide how many each person got. Can you see? If you said 6, you're right. So in my table, what I'm going to write down is exactly that. When I share 12 blocks with 2 people, they get, so I'm going to say they get 6 blocks each. Okay, 2 people would get 6 blocks each if we shared them. And that's your activity for today. That will be on the next grid, on the next choice. So I hope this video was helpful. I can't wait to see your work. Bye-bye.